We build quality of life. That's what we do. We do it through land development and home building, and it's really fun. You know, it's a very complicated business because there's no conveyor belt that people can just push the button and things get done perfectly all the time. We have to deal with personalities and character flaws and great characters and weather delays. The internet, everybody knows what they want these days. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong in home building. To grow and to improve and to deliver a truly unique experience, it takes very driven, passionate people that care most about customer satisfaction and quality than they do profit. And the end result is what they're delivering right now. It's very exciting to see the people in our company choose to do St. Jude Dream Homes. It wasn't my idea, it was theirs. And the reasons they do it aren't just because, well, it's nice to give back. They have reasons for it. The biggest impact they could have on any charity this year, they felt, was St. Jude. And their goal this year is to raise $700,000 net dollars toward remediating childhood cancer completely, and they're going to do it. And they're going to be the first house in the history of the state that is 100% donated with no dollars from the charity. That's done through passion.
St. Jude has become really near and dear to our heart. From the moment that we first visited the hospital, I feel like our lives were changed forever. And we were able to meet patient families that we're still in touch with today. We actually use one of them for our babysitter. And it really brings it to life. It makes it personal, and I feel like it impacts everyone's heart really differently, but it has forever changed ours.
I've seen the effects of childhood cancer. When I was with the Mississippi Seawolves many years ago, we would partner up a child with cancer with one of our players. So every player had a child. And every month we did something with the child, whether it was go bowling or go to the movies or whatever. And you really got to become really close friends with the families, and you saw the effects of what it did to the families. It doesn't matter if they're 1 year old or if they're 15 years old. But the kids always were more concerned about their families than they were themselves. I never once heard, why me?
It's very hard to get other companies to embrace the campaign, to give their time and money for free. And it's not just, a half a day, it's weeks if it's framing a house. And so they do that. They have the ability to do that, and they've been doing that. And they do that because they're passionate about what they do. And the results show it.
So we go out on the weekend, and it's called a volunteer day. And he said, hey, we're going to put the siding on the house. And I thought, okay, a couple of people will show up. All of our trades showed up. It was awesome.
So every year they start the Dream Home with the groundbreaking, and what they do is they bring vendors, trade partners, community, anybody who can come, and basically what you do is just dig into the dirt and start fighting childhood cancer together. So what we like to do is bring everyone together, feed them, get them involved, and also educate them a little bit on St. Jude, but mostly it's just about getting them motivated to help and see it through our eyes. Or we were even lucky enough to have a patient there and see it through his little eyes and watch him play in the dirt, and it makes it really real, and it makes people want to become a part of the team and become a part of the journey.
The Dream Home is not a one person can do it thing. It's such a massive undertaking. It takes a team.
From the first year that we did it, it's grown tremendously. I think this year we had over 150 people come. And so not only is it trade partners, vendors, our amazing staff, but it's also patients and their families that come and speak, and it just touches your heart. It touches everybody in a different way, and I feel like when people come to that event, they leave inspired. So our goal of that event is to raise awareness and just bring the community together, because we can't do it on our own.
How many people sign their names up to help? Which I've never seen. I've never experienced that. Brandon, of course, has, but just about to a person in the room, everybody put their name down to do something. And here again, we don't force them to do it. It's just something that they really felt compelled to do.
We decided to do a smaller house just because it seems to be actually what a lot of people are looking for right now. People, surprisingly, don't want a ton of space, especially millennials or baby boomers. It's just more stuff. Unless they actually need the bedrooms and baths, it's not something that they just even want to keep up with anymore. There are a lot of people who are downsizing. They want really nice features in a place and don't need just extra space just to have dead, wasted space. So we try to maximize the actual footprint of it for livable space and what was needed to be able to build that instead of, you know, a larger home. So Landon Green's like one of our most centrally located communities. It is one of the closest ones is the closest one probably that we have to the I-10 corridor. And it's a very high traffic and growing area. Really easy access again to I-10, the Crossroads Shopping Center. As far as amenities that are in the area, there's a water park, the baseball fields, kids play area, soccer fields, and everything else. It's literally a half a mile away.
Going to watch the giveaway and to see what it's going to do for St. Jude is, it's not about pride, it's just about a sense of satisfaction that you're doing something small, well, you're one little part just to really help something that's so huge and that's going to make such a difference in people's lives. To me, that's really what it's about, is to be there to watch it happen and hand the keys over, and I think it's going to be a fine day for us.